This is a meeting summary of the Hartlepool Learning Disability Partnership Board, which was on the 9th of November 2012. The meeting was about short break funding reviews. Last year, members of the Learning Disability Partnership Board said they would like video minutes. To view the video minutes, go to our website on www.hartlepool.gov.uk/LDPB and click on our minutes page. To watch the video, click play and then click on the full view icon in the bottom right corner. Short break funding for 2012. This year there was over £120,000 given for short break and respite services. 9 groups were given money this year. We asked all of the groups to tell us how they have spent the money. We have received information from 8 of the groups. Carlton Outdoor Education Centre were given £17,240 from the short breaks funding. They also raised another £35,000. They have used this money to buy special equipment such as harnesses and to build an accessible toilet for people to use. The new harnesses mean that people with disabilities can now take part in the activities, such as canoeing and the high obstacle course. The equipment has already been used by lots of different schools and lots of different groups. Hartlepool and District Hospice were given £22,900 from the short breaks funding. This was to build a new double room so that family or loved ones could stay with the patient at the end of their life. The money has not been spent yet, and the hospice have applied for more money from the Department of Health for further building works. The Learning Disability Partnership Board will ask for an update in March 2013 once they've heard about the funding. Hartlepool United Disabled Supporters Association. Hudsa were given £40,000 to buy a caravan for short break and respite accommodation. Hudsa will buy a caravan in the Lake District. They also have a caravan in Primrose Valley. The caravan is accessible for people with a disability and is available to use for short break and respite. The caravan will be in use later in 2013. To find out about using one of the caravans, you can contact Hudsa by telephoning Neil Appleyard or Darren Hutchinson on 077 477 35247 or 01429 851 362. Friends of Seaton Park were given £5,000 from the short breaks funds to make a sensory garden. They also raised another £30,000. They used the money to make raised flower beds and for plants. The garden has now been completed and is accessible for wheelchairs. This means that even more people can access the garden and can enjoy it. Oscars, out of school and holiday care, were given £2,000 from the short breaks funds to buy special toys and equipment for their new sensory area. The sensory area can be used by children with a disability. It can be adapted to suit their needs. It is a fun and safe area with the new toys and equipment, and staff can provide one-to-one support for children. Summerhill Country Park were given £19,066 to make a new play area with special equipment that everyone can use. They also raised an additional £15,000 for the play area. There are 4 new pieces of equipment in the play area. These are the Moonwalker, the Fusion, the Orb and the Exosphere. The equipment has already been used by lots of people. Hartlepool Special Needs Support Group were given £5,000 from the short breaks funds to update the heating system and replace their boiler. This means that new radiators are now in place and that the building is warm. People who use the service are now much warmer and happier. The Friends of Sunflower Lounge were given £7,700 from the short breaks fund. They also raised another £5,000. They have used the money to help create a new room with sensory equipment. The new room can be adapted to suit different needs and provides much more stimulation for people. Caroline invited people to go along to Warren Road to see the new Sunflower Lounge. Elections. The Learning Disability Partnership Board will have elections for the chair and the co-chair. These will be held on the 11th of January 2013. At present, Councillor Jed Hall is our chair and Paul Kinnersley is our co-chair. The chair and the co-chair will represent the partnership board at meetings and at different groups. They will also help to run the meetings. Paul Kinnersley told the partnership board about his role as a current co-chair and what this was like. The role of the co-chair could be shared between a person with a learning disability and a carer, or it could be shared between 2 people with a learning disability. We asked members to think about who they might like as chair and co-chair and to give us some ideas. Get involved. We talked about other ways to take part in the partnership board. You can help to give out papers and set up the room. You can meet and greet people at the start of our meetings, or you can help to decide what we talk about at the meetings. We also asked people to discuss ways that everyone could get involved. A new logo. We asked if people still like the partnership board logo. It was agreed by the group that we now needed a new logo. We have put together a group to design these logos and will bring these new designs to the partnership board where everyone can vote for their favourite.